Hello there, this is SD. I hope that you are well. We're going to have another run. Going for 68. We've rolled another really strong ship, which is Lanius A. Somewhat concerning to me that we seem to be mostly getting the really good ships at the beginning of this part of the streak and leaving the really terrible ones for later, but that's the way that the random button works. But yeah, this ship starts with hacking, which obviously is amazing. Okay, we're going to ignore this beacon, because if we go to see that, then we're missing stuff down here anyway, so I don't think it's, like, what are we going to do? 1, 2, 3, yeah, like, we miss this beacon at a minimum if we miss that, and, you know, that's 1 and 1, so I might as well go the path that, if I'm going to miss one jump either way, I go the path that is otherwise better. This is a possible double reward. You shoot the ion and then engage the hack. Okay, never mind. There's definitely no crew kills going on here. They have a rocket and NG. No amount of fire or shooting oxygen is gonna allow me to overcome that. So we will blow them up. Thank you for patching up all of the tremendous damage I've sustained over this long and exhausting run. We'll attack the auto ship. Hack their drones. We can make sure they're not synced up with the laser. We also know that that drone system is not damage buffered, so it's safe to just shoot at that, take it out. This laser can shoot at me all at once. I could theoretically do a thing where I engage the hack enough times to eventually blow up all their drone parts and then train on this ship, but I can't be bothered to do that. They need to actually have drones too to allow me to do it anyway, because like I could blow up this drone, but then they couldn't, unless they have drones too, they can't redeploy it, and therefore they won't actually run out of drone parts. If I let them have drones too to redeploy, I can potentially take damage, which defeats the point. Nice. Let's start pushing shield upgrades. Check a distress beacon. We have a few reasonable distress options. In this case, we just get a fight. That's also fine. About a 50-50 chance this gives us enough scrap to improve our shields. Maybe more, actually, because we might be able to crew kill this. Hit them with the ion stunner, they can't fight the fire. Think again, nah, boo. Well, if we can get another fire, we can do it. But we only have one more chance to do that. And we didn't. But we got enough scrap anyway. Now we do see a store and we have several things to sell. I think I'm gonna just push my shields anyway, though, and I will take these 2 jumps and then hit the store. Like, at a minimum, we sell system repair and emergency respirators for 40 scrap. But ideally, we get a little bit more than that so we can look to get a weapon. Fiddlesticks. Come on. You hacked my engines, not yours. Not that your engine hack's done anything to me, because I have level 1 engines anyway. This is that same situation with regards to crew killing, but of course this event I don't want to crew kill anyway. I'd rather gamble on a high reward than get a guaranteed medium one. Get a low scrap reward, well, so we did. Nice outpost. We don't need to hack here because we're safe by running our second shield. So we should go into this store with about 40 scrap sell and a double reward coming up in the sort of 75 to 80 scrap range. That's pretty good. They have level 2 piloting, I can tell because that's flashing blue and green. If it was only level 1, it would flash white and green. Taking 1 point of ion damage. Yeah, we'll have 76 scrap. Okay, there's no weapons here. I guess I might as well keep the emergency respirators. They're not likely to particularly matter, but I don't need that scrap right now. By 3, that's reasonable. That store location appears to suck. I'm gonna skip that and go to a store next sector. Yeah, we can take this jump. We don't need to maximize visibility anymore because we already know that we've seen all the stores. And we can train everything. We will have to do annoying stuff to make sure that the Lanius doesn't, that these 2 Lanius don't accidentally vent our human. We can put up with that. I will even train shields here since it will be reasonably fast with them having 2 lasers. The dodge training is a little sluggish because we only have level 1 engines. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll move these Lanius over here, and let's put, say, you on engines, you on piloting, and you on weapons. There we go. And next up it'll be you on piloting, you on engines, and you on weapons. Then we can do shields. Yeah, I might as well put you in shields for the moment since I'm not maxed on weapons. There we go. So you go there. You're gonna go in there, but I need to wait a moment. Yep, there we go. Yeah, you actually got most of the shield training there. Maxed out our evade training, so let's put you go in shields, you also go in shields, but I want Jorlak to finish his training off. Okay, done. I ran the wrong person. Okay, that's you. You go in there, and you go there. And this is a human getting training on shield, so it should go faster than the others. Cool. Speed hack, go off. And everyone go back to your normal positions. What crew do you have over there? Oh, they have a Mantis in their third crew slot. Excellent. They have level 2 oxygen, which is less excellent. I could potentially fire one laser, depower, and then use the ion to delay them further, but I don't need to do that, and it's a pain in the ass to do that with a chain laser without losing your faster spin-up time. You can't do it, it's just adds more on the wheels. Maybe I'll do it once here. Well, there, I didn't do it without. Maybe you can't do it without losing your faster spin-up time, I'm not sure. Because you do have to depower it. So I suppose perhaps you can't. Stop that. Okay. We'll probably need to hit them one more time. Oops. Well, that does it too, because the Mantis dies and then they lose the repairs they've already got. Get stunned. Nice double reward plus crew kill. That's level 2 control. I can tell because my Lanius had 115 hit points. It's more than they normally have. Almost to the point where we could afford cloaking right now. And after this fight, we should be there. Don't care too much about trying to crew kill them. So you can just kill that engine. High scrap reward anyway. Does not appear that the crew kill was ever going to happen. I suppose it makes sense that you would offer me an NG, but no. So yeah, now we can afford cloaking. Well, there are more stores in Zoltan controlled sectors, so we're going to go there. We're pretty reasonable against Zoltan shields. Our weapons are a bit slow for it, but... Okay, well there's another store in this sector. We could consider like a teleporter, but I don't feel under as much. You know, obviously in the Federation A run we had to go off script and get drone control early. I don't feel as much need to do that on Lanius A because this already has hacking and weapons that are at least, you know, reasonably capable of beating a 2-shield ship. It's not great at it. We're going to take a missile or 3 here. Excellent. We don't have quite enough power for everything right now, but I'm willing to juggle it for a while longer in the hopes that we find a store that has like cloaking and a weapon. That beacon. There was one beacon in the top right that we missed because of going to that store in the bottom left. There's no point in deciding, oh, I need to see that beacon, check whether there's a store there, and in so doing, miss a store. That would be quite backwards. If I can get a fire, there's a pretty reasonable chance we can crew kill here. I should have sent the first guy back. Chain laser does not appear to want to set fires right now. You'll die to 1 laser shot. I don't want 2 to go into that room. Ooh, that's promising. Stun you in the fire. Gotcha. This is clearly the beacon to Jacket Seas and loads. Yes, we can give you 3 fuel. The map upgrade is highly appreciated since it allows us to know where that store is. I don't want my enemies to have burst laser twos. Outside of an extremely fortunate fire here, crew killing, and I'm not really that bothered about that. Shoot engines to drop the pilot. Looks like we're gonna go here, 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 there. buy back the 3 we gave away from the map. Actually, do we have enough jumps to do that? We probably have enough jumps to do this, this, and this, but I'm not sure. We definitely have enough to take this fight and then the store. So I'm going to take the path that I know I have enough space for. We would be able to safely just run these guys out of bombs and then crew kill them, but it's a nebula, so we can't again. That's a fire. They have a med bay though. So I shouldn't screw around. So, what have we here? There's no cloaking, but there is a weapon. This is the best one here. If that were a charge ion instead of a chain ion, I would have taken that in preference, but... And we could try to get mind control here, but I don't care to do that. That takes me too far away from being able to afford cloaking, and doesn't do anything to really scale my offense up right now. I think I will take the backup battery. That takes that out of the system pool, and it doesn't significantly affect my ability to afford cloaking. It takes me below the threshold for the moment. I'm now going to sell these because I want to get some upgrades right now, namely my weapons. In fact, I probably want to go to weapons 5, because chain laser and pike beam together, well, they can damage 2 shield chips, but they need all the shots to hit. And I don't usually want to ever be in a situation where I need every shot to hit. So I'm doing this. Know that I need to hack this. So I'll try doing it without. Give me high scrap rolls. Thank you. Mantis or rock? We are protected against the live mine because we have a clone bay. Mantis has better options for, well, it has options for Sector 4. I don't know that they're necessarily better, double red. There's more stores in rock, although I'm quite far away from being able to afford cloaking right now. I think I take that anyway. Yeah, these two are the ones we want to check first. As long as we can take that slow burst 3 offline, we are quite safe. Can hit a lot of rooms with this pike beam. It's this particular model. Layout, I should say. No. This store is too early. I'm going to skip it. basic laser fire and then engage the hack. Nope. Oh, cool. More pipe beams. We will search for the ship and get another free weapon. It's chain laser and pipe beam day. I'm going to use the second chain laser over the pipe beam because I want to have more ability for the enemy to dodge without screwing me over. We also have a store, and we will definitely have enough to buy scrap, buy cloaking there if we see it, because we have multiple weapons we can sell. There's actually some scrap here. Yep, there's the rock hunter. Might be crew killable if we use our stunner correctly. Yep. What have we here? We once again do not have a cloaking unit. And this is the last store of this sector, so let's get some upgrades now. I might as well keep the other pike beam, because if necessary I can run this as an endgame setup. It's quite mid, but it'd do. One moment. Okay, we're back. So, we're not getting cloaking this sector, because we've already seen both the stores. I suppose we could get an event store, but I wouldn't ever rely on that happening. This might be crew killable, although I doubt it. Other crew types, this would almost certainly be a crew kill, but they have multiple rocks, so all of that fire isn't gonna particularly accomplish all that much. However, this one already has really low health, and this one's gonna come board us in a moment, so we might just be able to brute force it. Oh. They're not going to come over and board us if their teleporter is burned down. And I'm not going to wait for them to fix those dangerous weapons and do that. So, screw the crew kill. We got too much fire to kill this rock ship. I think I have 2 jumps before this exit, yeah. So we'll go here and here. Jumping right here, just in case, if we get doubled fleet pursuit, we can go directly to the exit. We we shouldn't need to hack this because these weapons do not line up properly. By the time that they would, should have something knocked offline, albeit, you know, we already should have something knocked offline, considering we just sent 5 shots at them and they dodged 4 of them. There we go. How many resists did they just get? Like quite a few. We will aid the Federation ship. This one also looks like a ship we should be able to do without hacking. I'm not particularly bothered about trying to crew kill since they have a med bay over there. Cut the dodges out, you dickhead. The fuck? Okay, so we'll remember that the quest next sector is the Federation base quest, which is generally pretty good. Let's examine the station. Cool. Off to Pirate 4. Now, if we don't see an immediate store, we're going to need to push some upgrades right now, because I don't want to get stuck in a nasty fight and find I only have level 1 engines. Let's do this. That takes us away from being able to afford cloaking, but the earliest we could see a store is here or here. We have at least a couple jumps before that. I'd be willing to sell both pike beams if necessary. I want to keep my hacking. There's a chance we can get through this Zoltan shield quickly enough to hack before they fire the burst 3. It depends on how many dodges they get here. And yeah, like 2 levels of engines is not going to prevent the amount of damage that is going to prevent. This is definitely crew killable, but since it's the engine hack event, I will not be crew killing. Hooray! And hey, the store is in one of those really close locations. But we have the Federation base quest to do and one more jump before we hit there. Welcome on board, Mantis. Go take over the doors. Oh, there's 2 stores that are in those precise locations. Am I actually short of being able to afford this? Fuck's sake. Because that gets me to... Am I like 1 scrap short? 94 plus 27 is 111. Or actually, yeah, I'm 2 scrap short. Pity, if we fight a ship with 3 shield bubbles now, this will be a pain in the ass, but we have time to get other weapons. And as long as we can do the cloak hack cycle, I'm not that bothered about fights taking a while. But yeah, we were short by 2 fucking scrap. Risk this. Can you have dropped before I needed to sell the goddamn stunner to get cloaking? Yuck. Good. Wary with backup battery hacks, it will pull power out of the wrong thing. For example, it just pulled power out of my cloaking, which I did not want it to do. You can do things like pull power out of your shields as a laser is already in the air on its way towards you. Can you shoot piloting directly there? Because if I had shot shields, the person in piloting has to punch the door. That's not fully broken, is it? No. I'm gonna just take that. That's not a bad offer anyway. It's 5 fuel and 2 drone parts. But yeah, they had level 3 piloting, so I could not guarantee them not being able to get away. Let's go investigate. This might just be repairs, which are mostly wasted. I'm going to actually invite him to join the crew. Welcome on board, Charlie. You can take over doors. So, this fight's going to be slow. But we can cloak hack cycle this missile. And then we are mostly safe. The bomb is a bit of a wild card if it hits, you know, one of my cloaking or hacking systems, my shields. My lasers are all spun up at least, so they'll be able to go pretty fast. Cool. Hit the shields again. Problem here is I need to keep my cloak hack cycle going. I can't just fire my weapons whenever I want. So I need to keep the damage on shields. Engine, go and fix that. Mantis, help out. They'll finish that, thank you. Okay. Now we've got those down far enough that we can start shooting at weapons. It looks like we've either got a fire in there or we've killed the crew or something like that. Nope. I will gladly take that. We're going to lose a jump here, unfortunately, but there's not any way that we could have gotten 2 jumps and then gone to the exit. As long as we control that heavy ion, this fight is actually quite safe. Asteroids? Where are you? The asteroid that came in on our ship promptly blocked the actual one of the chain laser shots. Okay, good. Now we'll start hitting the weapons. Excellent. So yeah, having the cloak hack cycle is the exception to the rule of don't put yourself in a position where the enemy, you need to hit 100% of your shots for the enemy to take damage. You can actually make it work if this is the case. Because the cloak hack cycle buys you basically infinite amounts of time to get that one volley where everything hits. I'm going to give up 15 missiles here. We might regret that if we're forced to actually use a missile weapon, but... Oh yeah, that defense drone dropped after the store, didn't it? I complained about it at the time. I suddenly found myself wondering whether I'd not sold that. I came to Zoltan because of the 2 stores instead of Pirate being 1 or 2. It's like, that was not a bad call, as these stores are right at the start. Yeah, give me that now. Get rid of that. See if I can farm up some more scrap and go here. There's a charge 2 that is kinda cute, but... I can most likely do better than that. Yuck. Fortunately, these 2 weapons don't really line up that well. They're quite good if the player has them. But the AI does not know to, you know, oh, hold the burst laser until right before the halberd beam fires. Because it is silly. Heavy laser to the face. Hopefully we can get a fire going here. This Zoltan ship is very, very vulnerable to the fires in locked rooms. Apparently we can't get anything going because we can't hit them. Do not decloak. Use the full cloak hack cycle. Well, crew kill's not happening. no fires at all, even after all those shots. Whatever, you get a bunch of scrap. Take 2 jumps and then the storm. Unusual to see a ship sending a slug over a border. Ah, I wanted to shoot your clone bay. I might still manage it. Depends on rock resists and fires. Well, we got both of those there. Crew kill ahoy! Nice. That's not the 1 in 9 weapon drop, because if it was a 1 in 9 weapon drop, it wouldn't have the resources. This is the high scrap with resources reward that has coincidentally rolled a weapon as an item with it, because there's a 3% chance when you get rewards that there is an item of some kind in it. We could potentially use that. More likely, we just sell the damn thing. And indeed, let's just buy this other chain laser. Seems fitting. Upgrade our hacking. There's no more stores this sector, so we don't need to buffer to try to get mind control. So let's get full cloak hack cycle. I'll get 100% cloak evade next. Then I'll save up 100 or so scrap. We have an NG. Hooray! This big nebula to go through. Now it is a Zoltan nebula, so it's probably not that good. First try, cool. Okay, now we can start saving. Yeah, Zoltan nebulas, I guess. Okay, we need to crew kill to get a good reward from this. We can maybe do that. Doesn't seem that promising. Seems significantly less promising there. If nothing else, we can get a low scrap reward from it. Them having an NG and a med bay and what appears to be a system repair drone makes me very doubtful about being able to kill. Yeah, we're not crew killing this. We'll just blow them up for the low reward. Yeah, they have, like, that's a rock coming in. They have another NG. That was definitely never happening. We're gonna dive at the exit here. It's a nebula dive, and I have the cloak hack cycle, so I really don't care. Combat 2 drones. They're very annoying. The thing about chain lasers is, although they're the slowest of the two-shot lasers, the thing about them is if you've already got one, adding a second one has no real drawback, and you can actually benefit a bit from them speeding up. Because, you know, I have 3 of them here. Most of my volley will be sped up once I'm using my full weapon system. Assuming I don't swap one of them out for, like, a flak or something. But it would need to be something like that. Like, in a normal weapon setup, if I was running, you know, chain laser, just one chain laser with some other weapons, and I saw a burst 1, I might want to swap them out, because that's effectively only taking... You sell the chain laser for 32, you buy the burst laser for 18. It's like spending 18 scrap to get an auto reloader that doesn't cost an augment slot. But in this case, there'd be no point in doing that. I was hoping we would switch that stupid thing off, but wasn't to be. So this is why you never jump out of a low power beacon with your shields depowered. Because it's very easy to have one of these things just pop up, and while your shields are recharging, it tears you to shreds. I have lost a run to that happening many, many years ago before I actually tracked my runs. Yeah, you can just get a nasty damage cascade going off before you can do anything about it. And now we have the dive. we have numerous chain lasers, which is a bit like having a Vulcan. Except it does something on the first volley. Our odds of actually damaging this ship are exceedingly low. Go to the Slug Nebula. And let's vent this idiot out. And then go fix my clone bag. Looks like the Mantis might as well go and eat him. Surprisingly large non-nebula section in this Slug Nebula, although actually it's deceptive because there's only 4 jumps. It's just it takes up a very large part of the map. Unfortunately, any non-nebula store that there is in this sector is going to be would have to be at one of these beacons, and I don't want to go to those beacons because they're dead ends. So we're going to ignore them and go right into the nebula. But I'm going to take a break for a bit. Okay, we're back. So let's push on to the end of this run. Oh yes, we've just come into Sector 6. There's no non-nebula stores that are going to be visible in this sector. Weapon hack makes this quite safe. Probably takes a while for us to break through since they have 3 shields against 5 shots and they can cloak. But we will break through. We can't necessarily fully cloak hack cycle this just because that's a charge weapon and you can't actually properly cycle those. Okay, good. Switch that stuff off. You assholes. We can crew kill this for extra rewards. It's a coffin ship, that's quite easy. This is not one of the events where there's some pre-battle hack that causes it to just be the same reward every time. Looks like they don't have autopiloting over there. Nope. No, I guess maybe they do. I just realised this Mantis has max engine training, so I might as well put him in engines and use that Lanius who has shield training on shields. I think when he joined, I thought that was only level 1 training, and why I didn't do that at the time. Okay, we've got quite a while before we need to get these, so let's take a couple of extra jumps, then we're gonna go here, 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 and then down, and take this cluster at the end where presumably all the stores are. Okay, this is one of the pre-battle events where crew killing is pointless. Not that I think we would be able to crew kill this anyway. Although maybe, since they don't have a medical unit. Not too concerned about the firebomb here, given the Lanius. I'll just cloak hack cycle this missile. So actually, I can cloak hack cycle both of them, so never mind. Backfire does a little bit too early. Go boom. Let's upgrade our weapons. We can do this. Actually, I can just get that online as well. You want payment? No. Try to follow them? Ooh, a slug. Well, for the moment, you're going to go stand over there, but hopefully we find a trainer ship. We might be able to create one with our heavy laser if we can find an auto ship. What the fuck is up with this sector? There's nothing in it. Let's see. If I can breach those weapons, I can train against the basic laser. The heavy laser, rather. Or they could dodge all my shots. That's also a thing that could happen. I'm not going to wait long enough to let them fix everything and then try again. Nice little thing that I can sell at the store that we're about to go to. Go here, here, store, dive. Double dive, but they're both nebulas, so who cares? Okay, this event is a guaranteed high reward. Well, I probably should have countered that hack. Is an event where group killing is irrelevant. I won't bother to do one here, even though it would have been really easy with all that fire over there. I meant to take the other jump before the store, but whatever. I could do that just because it would be funny, but no. I need to upgrade my weapons to level 8, and that's quite expensive for what is basically a silly joke. Keep looking for stores next sector to try to get ourselves mind control. Since we're kind of on the clock here, let's take out their cloaking first. Okay, dive time. How about I just don't let you fire your weapons? Is that okay? Thanks for being so agreeable. Dive number 2. I messed up my firing there on the previous volley. I had forgotten that I had my heavy laser on auto fire. So it fired too early and that meant I couldn't take that missile off on time. Get wrecked. And we're off into another slug nebula. Go check that beacon out in the corner. It's this event again. They're even boarding me in the same place as before. You go there, please. Good lord, the dodging. This might be crew killable. Yep. Get my shields up. Wanna check out that beacon. And one moment. Okay, we're back. Let's see if I can use this ion to train my slug. Ah, that's gonna take too long. I might regret it if I'm not able to get mind control, but I wouldn't regret it so much that it would cost me the run or anything. It would be annoying. And having to wait for however long to manually shepherd that thing through getting my training would also be annoying. Good, we found the store. Hooray! Also hooray! We could buy the firebomb here to crew kill phase 1, but I no longer care to do that because, you know, we have mind control, we can do it that way instead. Do you have stealth weapons? No, you do have a burst laser too, though. Yeah, I know, it breaks the chain laser chain, but whatever, it's an extra shot. Now I wish I'd bought the other heavy one. We'd still be waiting on one slow chain laser. We can probably crew kill this, although Zoltan punching rock is slow as far as crew kills go. So let's do this. Spin those up more. We need this Zoltan to do as much damage to the rock as we can get them to. Zoltan should die this time. Jumps down at the bottom and circle up towards the exit. Kinda messed up my timing there. No, they fixed the cloak just in time. You assholes. No, we do not fear Captain Knights. Hooray! We could also have just beaten them in a fight, but whatever. They always offer a weapon as part of the surrender that they do in that event too. We probably don't get a chance to sell that, so it doesn't enormously matter. From a score perspective at this point of the run, we'd have been better off actually fighting them and then rejecting the surrender and blowing them up, so you get credit for defeating a ship. But I'm not score running, so I don't care. There's no non-nebula storm. So unless I find one in Sector 8. We have a fight hidden behind Ask to See the Goods here because we have a blue option from our slug. Nope. And we might as well check here as well. Do you want payment? Let's get some damage buffers. That spot's quite awkward for me to vent out, so I'm happy to just flank through them. Get crushed. And we're off. Take one so that we have sufficient drone parts for any eventuality. We should have the 4th shield online in time. Albeit, we seem to have some difficulty finding fights. I'm going to take this and just go to the base and try to find fights over here, since that's where they all are, apparently. Oh! Triple offensive drone. Spicy. Need to keep an eye on my shields, because these 2 combat drones could theoretically pierce through them. Mostly, I want to make sure that doesn't hit me, because that would take a shield bubble down for an extended period, and then 2 combat drones and the beam drone are almost certainly getting through. Okay, so that's breached. I was going to do a 2 fast shots deal, but we stopped them. This could, if I could breach this and leave 1 combat drone open, that would be a great up-wrapper. That would be a great way to train my slug, but I really can't be fucked with that. Take this fight. Okay, good. We've got 1 of their 2 missiles offline. Okay, we did. Now we've got them both offline, and we might even be able to crew kill this. Boo. Got it. We will fight the rebel ship. Drinker! I wish I could take this, but I'd lose the run. Or would I? Strictly I could take it, but I'd have to dive. Two, one. I'm not gonna do that. Let's just head back to the base. I can get my power maxed out after phase 1. re-engage this too early. Nope. We can get a lot of kills here if we are patient. Ha, get wrecked. If I blow them up now, we'll kill both of those two guys. So we got everyone but two, I think. Suppose I should have trained other people on these two systems, and then my Lanius could confront the boarding drone, but who cares? I didn't. And I didn't need to. Oh, my weapons are a bit slower than I would expect them to be because this stupid boarding drone is preventing me from getting the skill. Okay, fortunately that did not cause my weapons to not line up with my shield hack. You go in there. Let you out so you don't burn. Perfect. Can't upgrade anything for the final phase, but who cares? We are one scrap short of being able to get an unnecessary sensor upgrade. Yeah, this might be late. Yeah. I was going to try missile hacking to see whether or not I could do this without damage, but having already taken some, let's just go for the usual. Shield hack. And they can't dodge now, which means they are guaranteed to be dead. And that was another easy win. Quite average stats. Three, two, one. We've already done that. I think. Let me Yes. Did that as well. I don't think we've done Crystal B. No, we have not done either of the crystal ships. So, the run of strong ships still continues. I will see you next time for Crystal B. Bye for now.